Who represents the district in which is the epicenter of this struggle. The district in which Shelby, Alabama is related. The district in which, quite frankly, Selma, Alabama is as well. She's provided great leadership, has not bowed back, has not stood back, has stood forward every step of the way. Representative Terri Sewell.
Thank you. I want to congratulate Cornell Brooks and the NAACP for the Journey for Justice. I joined you all when you started this journey in August in Selma, Alabama, which is my hometown. I not only have the great privilege of representing Selma, but Birmingham and Montgomery and the Civil Rights District. And we all know that power concedes nothing without a struggle. We know that. And we also know that the Shelby decision issued a challenge to Congress. They didn't say that the federal pre-clearance was unconstitutional. Rather, what they said was that Congress must come up with a modern-day formula. Well, I want you to know that we who have been here today stand ready to answer that challenge. Congress has we've introduced a bill called the Voting Rights Advancement Act, which does that. It not only restores the Voting Rights Act, but it advances the Voting Rights Act. It includes giving federal protection to tribal lands that was not contemplated in the 1965 Act. It gives the Attorney General the right to have more federal overseers to come to elections. It gives us the right to have these known practices like voter ID, given a chance to make sure that we can have everyone voting. That is critically important. I just want to say that the young folks of America must realize that it is our turn to take up the mantle. It is our turn to lead the fight. John Lewis, if he could be beaten on that bridge, and Amelia Boynton beaten on that bridge, and people died for the right to vote, then surely we can go door to door to every member of Congress and demand that we restore the vote. I issue another challenge to my members of Congress. I believe that every Tuesday that we're in session, we should declare it Restoration Tuesday. And we should stand up and talk about modern day barriers to voting. And there are lots of them. That's what the Supreme Court asked us to do. Find modern day. And there are lots of them. Tell your stories. Restore the vote. The voices of the excluded. The vote. Voices of the excluded. It's really important. I hope that you go door to door and you demand that we restore the vote, that they sign up for the Voting Rights Advancement Act. Make them be co-sponsors. We shouldn't just have one Republican. Everybody should be joining it. The Voting Rights Advancement Act. Ask them to sign on. Thank you so much.